Peace, peace, family. Today, let's talk about Graveyard Magic, Samedi, and ManMan Bridgette. As you can see today, I'm inside of a cemetery. But let's break down the difference between graveyards and cemeteries. Usually, graveyards reside behind churches and are ruled by the dominating religion. So, whatever the religion of those people were, will usually be the religion when they transition. Cemeteries, on the other hand, deal with all types of people from different walks of life. And remember that all graveyards and all cemeteries are connected. So usually people like to come in towards the back, steal a little graveyard dirt when they're doing a graveyard run, and cut out. Which is nothing wrong with that, because spirits do love bad boys and bad girls, but remember, there's a right and a wrong way to do things. So the right and proper way is to go towards the front. Leave your offering with the gatekeeper. State your business. Once you have entered in, be respectful of the dead and the ones who have transitioned by not stepping on their graves, disrespecting any of their headstones. And when you show up to do your workings, don't say that I'm here. You wait for spirit to come to you. And when doing your ritual, make sure you have your offering and leave an offering. And when you're done doing your workings, always remember to never turn your back on the spirit. That can get you in big trouble. I usually take 3 steps back and even an extra step to the right or to the side. And then ask, can I be released? Or I ask the spirits, do you have anything further or any further instructions with the ancestors as well? Once you've done that, you can then leave and go on about your business. But that is the proper way to do things. And also, when you're beginning and just starting out, you don't want to go at nighttime. You want to start going towards, midday or towards the daytime, and go with somebody who's a seasoned vet. Then once you gain practice and experience and get wisdom with the knowledge and understanding, you can then start going anytime that you want to go. Now that I've broken that down, I kind of want to get into Samedi and ManMan Bridgette. But before that, I want to break down the 3 chiefs of passage. So we have these 3 chiefs, or these 3 gatekeepers in voodoo. The first chief of passage, or the first gatekeeper, would be none other than Papa Legba. And remember, in dealing with Legba, you cannot get into contact with any other spirit without first going through him. So he is basically the messenger. The messenger. He is the mediator between humans and the spirits, the Loas, the Gades, etc. The second chief of passage, or the second gatekeeper, would be none other than Samedi, who was Lord of the Gades. And he also has 1 foot in life and 1 foot in death. He is basically the mediator between you and the ancestors, the dead, our loved ones, the ones who have transitioned, passed on. And remember that these spirits or these energies also have counterparts or polar opposite identities. His polar opposite or his counterpart would be Papa Gede. Now this third gatekeeper is none other than Metcalfu. Metcalfu is said to be the darker side or the polar identity to Papa Legba. The same way that Ishu is said to be the polar opposite or the polar identity to a Legua. But a lot of times they give these energies bad reps or bad names. And truthfully, it all has to do with energy, not with good and evil. Yin and yang, balance. So remember, a lot of people don't know, I'm going to break this down to you, that Papa Legba works shifts at the crossroad. So in dealing with Papa Legba, he would like to go during the daytime and not towards the night. Because at nighttime, you're dealing with Metcalfu. He governs over the darkness, the night, the moon energy, and sorcery itself. So in dealing with him, that's that level of Hugan or a Mambo, because that is that level of skill mastery. When your magic has been perfected, you have no room for any heresy, and your magic has to be tight. Kind of like high ceremonial magic. Everything memorized, no papers, no mistakes. So now that I've broken down the 3 chiefs of passage, let's get into Samedi and ManMan Bridgette. Now, in dealing with Samedi, as I said before, he is Lord of the Gades. His day of the week is Saturday because his name is Baron Samedi, of course, which translates to Baron Saturday. He has 1 foot in life, 1 foot in death. He loves a dirty joke. His number is 9. His colors are purple and black. You do not bless his altar. He loves cigars, top hats. He's not the only energy that resides in the cemeteries, but remember, he is Lord of the Gate, so you have to go through him first. But you have Baron Samedi, you have Baron Piquant, or Baron Saint Lacroix, and you also have Baron Cemetery, or Baron Cemetery. So in dealing with Baron Samedi, he does have a destructive side, so remember to always leave his offering. He ain't got time to be fucking around. Now in dealing with ManMan Bridgette, she is the equivalent to Mama Oya. So in dealing with ManMan Bridgette, she governs over the crosses and the graves. And everything is to create balance. And just like Mama Oya, she has 1 foot in life, 1 foot in death. And basically, not an energy to be fucked with. They would say that she has a dirty mouth, would and would not. But you know, just like any energy, you know, you have energies that are cool spirits or energies that are fire spirits. You have the Rada and the Petois spirits. So that's basically my little bitty breakdown and introduction to cemetery, graveyard magic, Baron Samedi, and ManMan Bridgette. Peace, peace.